What's going on, guys? Haxa here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer. And I said in the last one that we've had it too easy as of late. We've done way too many Giga runs where we just breeze through the game. So I decided I want to do a challenge run today. And I already know what I'm going to do. Someone suggested a while back that I do a common only build where I only take common items. And I'm thinking that is a really good idea. I want to test that out. But also yesterday someone suggested I do a run where I only take the common skulls that are offered to me here and do a run with that. So I think we're going to combine those two ideas. Oh, well, let's go ahead and restart real quick because that was a rare and we're not going to take a rare. We're only going to take commons. Perfect. Oh, these two are really good too. Though it is magic werewolf, but the thing I've kind of come to realize about doing a common only build is you're gonna have the build is inevitably going to end up being a little mixed in terms of what it ends up looking like at the end of it, because there's not a lot of damage items in the common pool, and the ones that are don't, like, you know, there's like the Carleon basic thing, and there's the sword as well. You have like the status items that have stats attached to them, such as the cogwheel and the pendant. But that's really about it in terms of damage, raw damage that is, that you can get from the common pool. So we're pretty limited here in what we can actually have in terms of our damage. So we're going to be very, very low damage by the end of this, which can be a bit of an issue, obviously. The run's going to be very, very difficult. Aside from, wait, this is the one I want, right? Forward rush. Yes, this is the good one. I do not want forward march. That would be disastrous. We would die so quickly because we're gonna, like I said, very low damage. We're not gonna have any dash synergy here. Like we can't get like chase or anything, because I don't think there's any chase in the common pool. It's very, very, very limited. You'll see as we go that this is, oh, okay, well, that's unfortunate. I was actually hoping for a common there, believe it or not. We can't do anything with uniques. Normally getting a unique in Act 1 would be pretty sick, but... And also that was a unique that I don't even know what I would do at this stage in the game anyway, so... Pretty bad overall regardless, but we have a lot of money for this shop. Kendo stick, 100%. Oh, and there's the toxic pendant. That is another item we're going to take instantly. And we'll also take the old cross. We'll leave the abandoned wedding ring on the ground for now. I don't know if we'll take that eventually. Is this a common unstable quintessence? It is, but I don't think I want it. Unstable quintessence is fairly mediocre, even in terms of commons. The real commons I'm going to be looking for are Steel Golem or Yeti. Those are the only ones I'm really... Oh, damn, I was trying my best to stay out of her way and not take damage there, but I failed. But yeah, Unstable Quintessence is one of the worst of the common quintessences. We cannot take King Dwarf because it eventually turns into a legendary. So that's cheating. We're not going to cheat. We're doing true only commons on this build, and we're in for it, man. This is not going to be easy. That is a common that we will take. And now we have Relic, which is a really good inscription to have. We can't upgrade our skulls, so we're only going to be taking money or item rooms in this run. So no skull shards for us. We're not interested. I could have technically kept Little Bone if I wanted to, but like I said, I'm combining two different challenge ideas here. So we are sticking completely and only within the realm of commons and the two skulls that we get from the fox. So very interesting little idea that I kind of mishmashed together through two people's suggestions. Thank you both for your suggestions, by the way. I love run suggestions, so if you ever have anything you want me to try out, just go ahead and let me know, and I will do my best to get it on the channel. Alrighty then, we'll take this, and we also... I want that too. I'm thinking I could get rid of this, potentially. Would I be able to afford it? No. Well, that's... Okay, well. I do want this. It gives me Revenge, which is really good. It's a really good inscription to have on a run like this. But I think I'll leave it there for now. And hopefully come across it again later, because Revenge is one of the only ways we can scale our damage up. We actually really, really need it. There's two items in the common pool that have Revenge on them. That's the better of the two, but I would definitely take the other one as well. So, beggars can't be choosers on a run like this. A really good thing about getting the getting the pike here is he has really, really fast in-air attacks. Even more than the werewolf. At least more consistent than the werewolf. At least after the werewolf's nerf, RIP, pre 1.4 werewolf, where he had like those crazy in-air attacks. If you were there, you know what I'm talking about, okay? That shit was wild. Alright, we're on the Yggdrasil on pretty good time, actually. This is like, not too bad. If I was on this pace on a speedrun, I would be, you know, a little behind, but not too far behind. As long as we get through this Yggdrasil fast. Once again, apologies for the water drinking ASMR. It's very important to stay hydrated, so you can't blame me. So far, no Quintessence. Hopefully that changes as we go. I'm very, very eager to get one. Though, like I said, Steel Golem or Yeti would be the preferable ones. Kobold, not so much. Dwarf is not even takeable. And we definitely don't want unstable Quintessence. I can't think of any other common Quints. There might be another one. But if I can't think of it now, it probably isn't that good, regardless. So, I think I thought of all the good ones. We have like every status, dude, except for Freeze, which we could get, but I'm not going to. Status stacking is not a good idea. Although we're gonna inevitably be doing it on this run. So, give me a comment, please. They usually don't. I don't even know if these can give commons, actually. I've never seen it happen. Did I at least get a unique? I don't think I did. This? God damn it. They're all rares. I can't even break for unique. Break the Elderant's Gratitude for the good old days, you know, before they added boss chests. That's the last time I'm ever gonna, you know, I used to complain every time I'd see it in a video. I would just be so upset whenever I saw Elderant's Gratitude, and now I don't have to see it anymore. So, you know, either fix it or just get rid of it entirely, because I don't think anyone's ever going to willingly take Elderant's Gratitude. We have to be very on our A game on this run, by the way. Because you have to be able to dodge attacks, because you are going to be very slow at killing enemies. It's just way, way, way too slow going whenever you don't have a lot of damage on your run. We still don't have the Carleon Sword, which we definitely want that. Also, I want to change to either Predation or Beast Sleep on this run, so preferably Predation, because it allows you to heal a little bit, so that could be useful. But either way, this run's going to be ridiculously difficult, and I don't even know if we'll get through it. I'll be straight up with you guys. I attempted this already. I tried to record an episode of this, and it didn't record the audio, so here I am again. But I died at the Act 4 adventure, and it was extremely difficult, and it was a nightmare, and I never stood a chance. But that was because it was the Cleric, and the Cleric is a very nasty boss fight in this build in particular. So hopefully I don't get her again. I actually think, unironically, she's the hardest one, except for maybe the Warrior. It is a toss-up, I would say. But none of them are going to be easy, except for the Ninja, as always. He's just a complete pushover. The reason the Cleric is so hard is because I do not want to free her, actually, because I want to keep the Giga Chad 0 bone shards. But the reason the Cleric is so hard is because she puts up a wall and you can't break through it. Oh, there's Yeti, actually. That's perfect. That is a great Quintessence. Thank you. I didn't have it in the last one, and I'm so glad to see it now. I could take the Shadow Spirit Death. Actually, I will, just for safety. Okay, never mind. In that case, I think I will get rid of the Shadow Spirit Death. And now we have Heirloom, which is excellent. We could also take this, but I don't see the point. Once we get out of Act 2, we're going to see less and less commons, to the point where eventually they become like pseudo-legendary in their rarity, because that's just kind of how Skul the Hero Slayer works. So we better take commons as we see them, because eventually we won't be able to find them. So we want to have our build fully stacked to where it's going to be before we get out of Act 3, at the very least. Preferably out of Act 2. Also very happy to see this guy here, the NPC, because the earlier you find him, the more of a chance he has to drop a common. So maybe he'll give us a common here. Probably won't, but either way we're going to free him and see what he has, because I want to know. And that is a rare. A good rare, but we can't take it. So we'll just leave that there. Unfortunate, but that's the way she goes, man. This is, like I said, a very, very difficult run. But I have faith. If we just get a little bit luckier, we can do it. I mean, just a little bit luckier. No Act 4 Cleric, please. Preferably give me the ninja, and then maybe we can start talking then. But those Act 4 adventurers are a nightmare, so. And we also have yet to get the rejuvenation route, which is something I really, really want. So I would, oh, please, please, please. That's good too, that's good too. I'll definitely take this. Over what is the question? I want that heirloom. This is hard. This, it has to be this, right? It has to be that. I would say that's the only option. We have most of the good commons, so it's like, once you get to that point, there's not really a lot left that you can do. Look how fast this attacks in the air, by the way. This is why a common pike with Jenny's chain sickle is actually, unironically, a pretty decent run idea. And it's something I've been wanting to do for a while. Maybe eventually I'll get around to it, but it's really just a hilarious way to do a run. See, not even the werewolf can even do it. It's like, specifically the pike. It's so strange. And then they nerf his in-air basic into the ground when he turns into unique, and it becomes like a dashing thing. It's so strange. None of these are common. I'll take the money. Give me the money. All the money in the world. While we can, but eventually in this run, money's become going to become useless to me, because we eventually will have no reason to reroll shops, basically, because we'll have all the items we want. So we'll just use it to like buy food. Eventually, all of the resource doors pretty much become useless. The only ones that are even worth looking into are items, but even then, it's like not really. This is a very non-resource dependent style of run we have going here. The only thing I really want right now is ability to change NPC, because I do not want this ability on my why am I blinking here? My werewolf. Good lord. This is what I get for recording later in the day. But trust me when I say I tried to record earlier. It just did not record my audio, so unfortunate. But, you know, the further you get into the day, the dumber you get. I think that's a rule I made up to cope a little bit just then, you know? But I do get tireder, so I guess it makes a little bit of sense. I'm not purely coping here, just a little bit, you know? It's okay to have a little bit of coping every once in a while. Copium's a positive thing. All right. Oh, and I think I want this. Do I, though, is the question. How important is 8% crit rate to me? And I think the answer to that is not very. So I think I can leave it. Look for something better, like this. It's not rejuvenation route, but it is revenge, and we desperately want that. So something has to go here. Potentially this. No, that's heirloom. We need that. This is good too. 15%. That is nothing to scoff at. Is that's also providing me spoils? No, that's relic. Could be excessive bleeding, which is a really good damage source. And it is also attack speed. I think it has to be. No, good lord. What do I do here? I think it has to be this. It has to be this. There's literally no other choice. I need damage as much as I can get. Unfortunately, this just isn't going to cut it. Right? It has to be. This is relic. This is relic. This is heirloom. This is attack speed and bleed, which is a good source of damage. Magic attack. Revenge, and attack speed, which is also important. And if I can clone this somehow, like through the slime, that's arms, which is very important. So, yep, it has to be this. Unfortunate. I mean, we exhausted everything else. Is this a common, by the way? I don't think so. It's a rare. Well, that is what it is. So in the last run, I did not have heirloom. I'm hoping having heirloom this time helps me a little bit. But, the last run was, like, decently strong, and it still lost against the Act 4 Adventurer, so. Like I said, this is no walk in the park here. This is not for the faint of heart, and guess what? This isn't even, like, the Ultimate Skull Challenge. The Ultimate Skull Challenge is, no items, in my opinion, at least. Itemless is insane. The only thing that makes that different than this, that maybe this is harder, is that I'm doing the common skulls. So we're not... Oh, no! No, no, no. Oh no! I went into a skull room. Now we're gonna have more. Now we're gonna have skull shards. Damn it! That was just like a force of habit. There's no way we can get out of here without picking up these skull shards. So, damn my habits. Oh well, we'll live. You know, it was an accident. You know. Oh, and we got the slime. See, copium. It wasn't an accident at all because I knew the slime would be in here. And if I had gone in the other room, he wouldn't have. Copium, I did not fuck up. Alright, what do you got for me, sir? Is there anything I could stand to get rid of? Pretty much no, right? Pretty much no. I don't want this to dupe. I don't want this to dupe. But I also can't afford to get rid of them because I'll lose relic. Everything else here would be perfectly fine. What is sword 2 again? Crit rate, which is all... That's not that good, actually. And I'm really hoping for, like, actually, I don't... The arms. I want arms. Okay, that's actually okay, right? That's okay, which means we can get rid of this. We still have heirloom. And now we have poison, too, which is actually damage, kind of. Not really, but... we still need the basic Carleon sword. Like, if we're going the poison route, we really want to do some, like, real, some damage percent at all in our physical. Wait, where's that 200% coming from? This? Huh. I guess it's coming from the pendants? It has to be coming from something else too. Do we have a shrine? And it's also... God damn you, Predator, you son of a bitch. Now I have 23 fucking shards. God damn it. Look at that shit. That's bullshit. That's not right. This should be a 0 shard run. Damn my brain. If only it had been a common, then we would only have the 5. Alright, Liana Sisters, bring it on. Same old, same old. Not too worried about it. They weren't a problem for me in my first attempt at this, so I'm not... And we didn't even have Yeti in that, so... Yeti is just stronger than Steel Golem in terms of commons, so... we're doing a little better in this run, I would say. Though we did have sword in the last one, and we had some bleed action going on, so I would say that was better. Oh, Jesus Christ, they got stuck in there for so long. We are stunning quite a bit, actually. All right, let's make sure we respect them. Give them a little bit of room, because in the last run, one of the ways that it really went sour is in Act 4. I did not respect the peons, like the just normal attack, the normal guys that run around, and they dealt so much damage to me. It was kind of insane. So I'm definitely going to respect them a little bit more in this attempt than I did in that one. Yeti, just keep going, keep doing your thing, Yeti. They are jumping around a lot here. Low-key kind of hoping this is the other sister. Nope. Now we have to fight this sister at pretty much max HP. Which is not ideal, but it's not the... Like, it's not going to be hard. It's just, like, you know, it's going to take a while. We're going to be here a while. I would much rather have fought her at a little bit of a lower HP amount. Would be nice if we could get, Beast Sleep instead of the ability we have right now. For one, this is a magic ability, and I would rather have a physical one. But, it would give me more access to bleed. We definitely don't want Hunt, which is a thing you would never normally say in Skul. But Hunt doesn't do anything at common, I don't think. And even if it does, I don't think it's better than just having bleed attached to our one of our skills. As you can see, this is taking a while, but they don't really stand much of a chance against me. I'm just too experienced for them to actually, like, hurt me. Well, okay, she hurt me there. That was almost a hitless. At least I think. I think a hitless counts if it hits through heirloom. Like, we had taken, like, hits, technically, but they were absorbed by heirloom, so... Whatever, it doesn't matter. I already got the hitless on the Liana Sisters a long time ago. So, GG's, easy stuff, though very cumbersome. Alrighty. So, we're probably not going to be able to take anything from this. Even if we could, I don't know what we would take. Oh, God, of course the gold main reappears here. Well, in that case, we'll break a Glacier Breaker just for old time's sake. It follows me around a lot now. I feel like I see Glacier Breaker even on like casual runs where I don't record. I feel like I see Glacier Breaker all the time. It's kind of insane. Act 3 is not going to be a super big deal, but you will start seeing some problems manifest in Act 3. We're definitely going to start... like, you can't really kill the golems easily as a common skull. So we're probably going to get a lot of commons spawning in here as we maneuver our way through. Like this right here. But the common in this, when this common spawn, or golem spawns, he just dies because the beams kill him. It's so weird. I don't get why they put him there. Maybe just to introduce you to the concept of golems and being spawned in, but they kill him for you anyway, just so you like don't have to fight him. But like, yeah, he dies. So he doesn't matter when he gets spawned, but all the other golems will get spawned in, and they will annoy us. So prepare for that. I would say this is one of the last shops. The Act 3 Part 1 shop is one of the last shops where we can actually find common items. After that, they basically become legendaries. So prepare for that. And then in Act 4, commons and shops become like giga hyper fucking like insane finds. Like you just never fucking see them. So we'll see how this goes, but I am pretty much thinking this is our build, what we have right now. It would be hard to evolve far beyond what we have. Excuse me, by the way. So if you're seeing this build and you're like, oh man, this does not look good. Yeah. We're in for it. This is a very difficult run we're on right now. Oh, okay, there's no point in going down there. Oh, hey, the rejuvenation room. That is interesting. Low key, I took this on the last run and still died. I actually think I want to keep this time. The 25 HP might be more helpful than I give it credit. We are offered this once again, but like I said before, I just can't see where I would fit it. Can't see where I would fit it. Let's look for the Carleon sword. If we can find that, I would have to slot it in somewhere. Please, game. Oh, there it is. Whew. Could technically get rid of this for it, but I think... We already found... Okay, what is my attack speed looking like? Okay, let's do this. Let's see what this looks like. Is this unbearable? Let's try it with the werewolf. I think the attack speed from this is still helping me quite a bit. This is 20% and this is 15%. I am not a big kendo stick fan, so I think I'm just gonna fucking ditch it. And this could be my build. The reason I don't like kendo stick is just cause it doesn't have a lot attached to it, but what it does have attached to it is really useful. So the whole time you're doing a run, you're like, when do I ditch this kendo stick? Because like this 20% attack speed is pretty damn good. So you're just kind of like saddled with it with no easy way to get rid of it. So I always eventually in a run make a decision at some point where it's like, okay, this kendo stick, it's gotta go. And that was that moment just then. It's never easy to do it. We're gonna miss that attack speed, but I don't think we're gonna miss it to the point to where we're gonna be like the Carleon sword is better, and the damage that the magic aspect, like the basic Carleon staff, the value that provides to the claw we have here, and the Yeti is more valuable to me than the attack speed from the kendo stick. So that's my explanation of that decision. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. And I've already tried a run where I held onto the kendo stick the whole time, so we're gonna just move forward without it. And I feel like we're gonna be better off. Our poison is actually kind of decent now. Do we have revenge active? I think we might have, or maybe we were in spoils. Our stats are actually pretty good. Where are these stats coming from? Oh, well, that's not a common. I don't know where these stats are coming from. In my last run, it was flat 190 across the board. I don't know where the extra stats are coming from. In the last one, I had my slime duped my basic Carleon staff, and So I don't know. I'm a little confused, but I'm not like it's a pleasant confusion because I'm happy to see the extra stats. Are they coming from the Are they coming from the they must be coming from the pendant actually. Because in the last run I didn't have the pendant or the cogwheel, so I don't know. But either way, this run's going a lot better than the last one did. But in the last one, the adventurers were a nightmare. And in this one, they're treating me a lot nicer, so. We already got his ult out of the way, so we don't have to worry about that. We can just kill him, ooh, fairly simply. Oh my god, okay, now they're being jerks. Oh my god, I wish he would stop firing these projectiles so badly. Just let me kill you, please. Thank you. Oh god, okay. Heirloom up. Good stuff. He's probably going to ult now. We can stop him, I believe. The ninja is just too easy. He's such a pushover. He thinks he's so sick when he's in Act 4. He's like, I'm going to kill you. But then he's just like a complete wimp. Easily by far the worst adventurer, and it doesn't even come close. Even the cleric, who I usually am pretty happy to see, is a fucking menace to the common build we have here. I'm not taking the Steel Fist. I'm much happier with my Yeti, so that's a pretty decent thing to see. Normally I would, but I don't think so. I don't think so, because in Act 4 this is actually kind of useful to push enemies off the side, but I just don't see it. I think Yeti is better. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll find out as we continue on, but the reason the cleric is so nightmarish is because the wall that she puts up to in the middle of the arena, it takes so many hits to kill it when you have no damage. Let's do a skip here, actually. That's a skip, by the way. I need to keep showing that off. It's a very hard skip to do, but it is a skip. You have to literally, your tippy tiptoe pixel can be the only thing touching the thing there. But as long as you don't go too far into that area, you can do that skip. And it's a very funny skip that I actually missed in my skips video because it's just so weird. I don't even know if it's speedrun viable, but it's just funny that it exists. So there you go. A little bit of a skip tipperoo from me to you. Enjoy it. Cherish it. I will say them all the time, by the way. I literally can't stop myself. Oh, there is our NPC, actually. We can actually use her. Let's try and get off of a... We have a lot of money to use her, too. Let's try and get off of these skills we don't want. I'm also thinking I want to get rid of this skill on my guy here. I'd much rather have the active one, or maybe the parry, but more so the active one, the one that just kind of lunges forward. Let's try it. That's the parry, but I'll pass. As long as it's not forward march, we're good. There we go. That's perfect. Now you. Beast Sleep. Yes. Okay. Awesome. Now we're good, dude. This is exactly the run I wanted. Perfect. We are getting a golem here, by the way. You can't stop it. But we can leave the level without him if we can just kill the rest of these guys. So just ignore that he's there. Even though he is pretty annoying and he can deal a lot of damage to you. Just keep going. Like, plow right through. Ignore him. Actually, nah, let's leave. Fuck him. We're not min-maxing on this run at all because we don't need money. I'll do a couple of refreshes here, but I think we pretty much got everything we could want. Yeah, one more. Okay, let's just save our money for heals, because the odds are we're not going to find any commons from now on. They are pseudo-rare, or pseudo-legendaries now, just the way she blows. There's this guy. God damn it, I just wish so badly I hadn't accidentally went to that skull room. We would be at 0 right now, and I would be so happy. Not that it hurts us to be above 0, it just hurts my soul to see it, you know? The Chimera is going to be a bit of a nightmare. I'm not really worried about dying against her, but anything could happen for one. But also... Okay, let's focus on this right now. I don't want to take stupid damage against these guys. We have to kill these guys, unfortunately. We cannot leave without killing these golems. They are important golems. And they can... The other one over there is attacking us simultaneously as this one is. So I have to constantly be aware that he's going to place these fucking things here around and try and kill me with them. Oh, here he comes. They can also do that more than once. I'm sure a lot of people don't even know that because you're never in this room long enough to see it, but yep, they can. And they do. Our attack speed's pretty low, but I still don't regret getting rid of that kendo stick at all, even slightly. The Spokesman of the Mist is the next big thing that can make or break this run. I would really like some offensive stats from her, but literally any stat would be good. I think the worst stat for us right now would be crit rate. We can't do anything with it, but it would still help. The HP would shockingly be a pretty good stat to get from her, which is normally, in most people's eyes, the worst one. But on this run, I think I would like it. So let's see what happens. Let's see if we can get a little bit lucky when we find her. If we find her, I should say. It's never a guarantee. All right, Chimera, what do you got? A little bit scared, but we'll be okay, I think. Water breaks. They're important, guys. Remember, stay hydrated. Okay, as you can see, we are not doing enough damage to the Chimera. So we're going to be here a while. We also have to respect her minions because we also don't one-shot those like you normally do at this point. We're very below the threshold of strength that you should be at, so respect her attacks, give her space, just treat her with a little bit of caution because she can fuck you up if you're not careful. We are freezing the fuck out of her with our Yeti, though. That's pretty fucking funny. It's not really doing anything, but it's, you know, hey, it's doing its little best, and that's, you know, what more can you ask for? Let's go over here. We can fight her while she does this. Wait, actually, does Beast Leaf have... Oh, it doesn't have bleed on it at this point. Is it still the best ability in that case? I don't know. I was noticing the lack of bleed, so I actually don't know if it's the best ability. I think it might still be because we're poison, and it has stacks on it, and every time you use poison, it gives you a chance to spread poison. Or, I mean, you use a skill, is what I meant to say. So, it could still be the best ability, but it's a little less assured now. On my last attempt, she got 2 jumps in the air. Let's see if we can kill her before she gets the next jump. Not convinced it's going to happen, though. She's probably pretty close to jumping. That might have sealed my fate there. Yeah, she's going. But it's still going really well, so I can't complain. Like, we did a stellar job in this fight. But that's just a little glimpse of how this run's going to go. If you saw how that went, imagine how Joan's going to go. Imagine how the first hero is going to go. That's the kind of shit we're in for. Can't take any of this. There's Troll. Alas, we'll just break through the legendary and be on our way. Yep. I would say this is a fairly lucky run so far, though, because we duped the pendants, which is a very good dupe to get. The heirloom just being on attached to our poison is really good. But even still, all of that said, we're in for it, man. This is where the run really started running into problems. But I have to be on my guard here. I'm going to play out my mind. I learned lessons from the last time I tried this, so let's give it another shot. This time armed with the knowledge that I should respect the fuck out of these guys here. Absolutely respect the living fuck out of them. Especially the other, like the blue, the guys that are dressed more like standard soldiers, not the cultists. I thought I would be able to stagger them, but I wasn't able to stagger them, and that was just, I was taking so much damage from like just being completely haphazard while fighting them, and it just fucked me, and my run died, like I said, against the Act 4 adventure. It was a nightmare, but we lived, we learned. Hanging on the edge to tomorrow, as Crush42 would say. Shoutouts to the Sonic fans out there. Let's just okay, so when it comes to these guys, I'm just gonna let them blow up. I don't give a fuck. Fucking blow up all you want, sir. Have at it, man. Because right now, I just can't be bothered. We're gonna take rooms so carefully, you guys have no idea. So we're in for the long haul with this run. We are going to take our sweet little time and Not okay. This is just me being stupid though. Like that wasn't me taking my time. That was just me fucking falling off the side every time I attempted to get up. So not like that, but similar to that. Also, this room fucking sucks ass. We're gonna be up here a long time because we don't do a lot of damage, so it's really hard for us to break through. So how long it normally takes, like multiply that, and that's how long we're gonna be up here. I really don't want this guy falling down with me. Have to respect these guys as well, by the way. Let's swap. Or not. Alright. Keep going. This is where we're going to be stuck for a while, by the way. This is what happened to me in my last run as well. We got stuck up here a while. Yup. Now starts the grind.
I'll probably speed this up. It really is horrible. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
We're even standing in the spoils, too. Oh. It's so bad, dude. I'm doing a lot better of a job this time, though, I will say, than the last time. So, I'm feeling hopeful. I'm feeling hopeful. By this point, I was already like, okay, these guys, respect the fuck out of them. Respect the absolute living fuck out of these guys, okay? They can fuck you up if you're not careful. And I mean with a capital fucking F, okay? Actually, the whole thing is capitalized. That's how serious this is. So I'm going to give them a wide berth, especially when they're in a big group. And now we have to fight multiple layers of these fucking enemies. Oh! Swap. I can knock him off. You're going off the side, buddy. The cliffs in this are our best friends. We can just throw enemies off without a fucking care in the world. No fucks given. Poison, do your thing. Or not. I was low-key hoping poison would save the day there. We have a 4% chance every time we normal attack to spread poison. I feel like we should be spreading it more than we are. Oh, okay. Whew. That's how they do it, by the way. That's how they fucking get ya. Alright. It's shop time, which is pretty useless. Like I said, we're pretty much just here for the heals, but we don't even need it right now. I will refresh just a couple times just to see what we could have gotten. Oh, well, hey. You know, I guess we're not missing out too much. Though I guess I did say that I underestimate that item a little bit. I still think it needs to be in a very stun-focused run, but even with Dizziness 2, it's possible it's okay. But I did say it was the worst legendary in the game, and I take that back. It's not. So, for armor, what is it called? Armor of something. For people who enjoy that item, you know, and maybe you were like, it's not that bad, Haxa. You know, you're right. It's not. It's a little better than I gave it credit. Because I have used it with pretty decent success. Any item where it like amplifies your, like it does like a flat damage rate based on how much damage you did in a duration, kind of like a Doom. Those items have the potential to be very good. You just have to get like lucky. Though I would say Doom is even harder to use than Armor of Fear. That's what it's called. Doom is harder to use than Armor of Fear. So, yeah, maybe Doom is worse than that, honestly. They're very similar in their effects, but it's like Armor of Fear is just like more consistent. Honestly, Doom is like really, really, really bad. Kind of shockingly so. I tried to give it the benefit of the doubt at first. But yeah, it's so inconsistent. It's so easy for it to just like completely miss and do nothing. I just don't think it's good. Which is unfortunate because it's a cool item effect, but they also introduced it at the same time they introduced Fulgent Dawn. Though I guess Doom existed before Fulgent Dawn. It existed in previous versions of the game. But they like reworked it, and it's just too similar to Fulgent Dawn now, but it's like inconsistent bad Fulgent Dawn, you know? Also, here's like a example of like just respecting these enemies. Like I could just be sitting here mindlessly attacking them, but I can't do that on this build. It's just it's too risky. And these guys, I'm just going to let them spawn in their friends, and then I'm going to let them blow up. I just can't be bothered. I tried there, but as you saw, I didn't do nearly enough to kill them. Oh, okay, it's adventure time. We're doing significantly better. I can't state that enough. I'm actually very hopeful for the success of this run. Just please, please, please. I've never begged harder in my life with Skul. No cleric, no warrior. Rookie is also kind of bad, but I will take anyone but them. Oh shit, it's the ninja. Or the thief. Okay, that's excellent. We are getting out of here, I think. Maybe I shouldn't be too confident because we don't do a lot of damage. But he is by far the easiest adventurer. Nothing, like, look at it. We already did like that much damage to him. He's too weak, honestly. Ninja, thief needs a buff. Like, very badly. He's not good. Yeah, we're getting out of here for sure. There's no shot he beats me. I just have to respect him a little, you know, like, cause he can still do a lot of damage. Like, especially these like throwing stars here. Respect those, but everything else about him, just like he's awful. I do hope they buff him personally. I don't like that he's so weak. I like the game to be a little difficult. I feel like it just keeps getting easier and easier as updates keep coming out. Which, like I said, not a bad thing. I'm not against the game being accessible. Like, I want it to be. I just, you know, it kind of had like a reputation for being very difficult in the past. And people who played it back then, the game was worse back then, by the way. It was difficult for the wrong reasons, I would say. But people who played it in the past and came back to it would find it being significantly easier than they remembered it. Which, you know, I've been around since, slightly before the Quintessence update. And I would say even then the game was like on a trend of getting easier and easier, but it's just since then gotten so much easier. Also, as you notice, I'm not even talking about the fight I'm in. When I was fighting the cleric, I was like, oh my god, oh, we're getting fucked, oh no, this sucks. But against this, I'm just talking about normal conversation topics. Oh, ninja. You need some help, man. You need a little help. Just a little, you know? He's dead. Okay. Good fight. Good fight. We're on our merry little... Dude, this is awesome. We're past the hard part on this run. Or one of the hard parts. Actually, Joan fight part 1 is going to be very difficult, I think. Because the pedestals can't be poisoned. And we are going to be fighting a bunch of enemies off at the same time, doing very little damage the whole time. I've done it on screen before. I did it in the money hoarding run. That run was also pretty weak. I don't think it was as weak as this run. But that was a very hard Joan. No. This was the Harpy run I'm thinking of. But that run was also weak. But I've fought Joan with commons before, but that run also had really good stats. So I actually don't know what I'm in for here. This is going to be very interesting. This Joan fight is going to make or break this run, I would say. If we don't die before we get there, which is also a possibility, because I have to keep up the good work, so to say. I have to respect these enemies and give them the room they need. I'm glad that this is the run I'm recording for YouTube and going to upload instead of the one I did before, because, like I said, I like winning my runs. I do lose. Like, I lose at this game just like anyone else, but I like uploading victories. That's the fun part. Oh, okay, how the fuck did he do that? I thought I was getting away. And once you get to Act 4 Part 2 especially, by the way, like, this is something I always like to, it's something I think newer players or casual Skul enjoyers wouldn't notice. But the game does scale as you go. Like, it's not all, like, flat throughout the entire act. When you get past the adventures, it might even be before this. I'm not entirely sure. I know some people at the wiki team are working on this. Shoutouts once again to them. But, stats on enemies scale as you go. So, always keep that in mind. The enemies you were fighting at the start of the act are not the same as the ones you're fighting at the end of the act. They become harder. By quite a margin. Especially in Act 4. The Act 4 Part 2 is no joke at all. It's so insane. So I'm going to give these a bit of a wide berth while they... I got to deal with this guy first. He's way more threatening than the rest of them. He's going to go ahead and summon his guys up there, which is good. Okay, so from now on, now that the guy who does the aura is gone, I'm not as worried about these. These can do quite a bit of damage, though. We would have taken damage there if not for Heirloom. Heirloom, lifesaver, by the way. I really do think Heirloom is very key to the success of a run like this. The amount of damage it saves, or the amount of HP it saves you is, like, enormous. Okay, good. Kill yourself. That's fine. Okay, hope YouTube understands the context I was saying that in. I'm playing a video game, so please don't flag me. I would never say that under any other circumstance. This is also going to be bad. We're probably going to have a lot of holes in the floor by the end of this, so I could fall off the side and take damage. But there is the swap trick, which we will do if we fall. But almost certainly, they're going to break through this. I would be shocked if we don't have any holes by the end of this. Which also isn't necessarily a bad thing, because the holes also kill them. But it's also a way for me to take damage in a very stupid... Oh, there's our first hole. Okay, there goes one. That's good stuff. You know what? Y'all keep doing your thing, you know? Keep breaking holes in the ground, for all I care. You're just hurting yourselves. Go on now. Make a little hole. Go on. You can do it. One more. Okay. Okay, still holding on. One more. Okay, not just yet. We're getting out of here before you can. So one hole, actually kind of shocking. Low-key was expecting way more, but hey, you know. We'll take the one. It did some work for me, so... Okay, let's... He's still going to be summoning orbs. That's the problem with freeze and stun on display there. If you freeze or stun them... Also, how are you freezing? Oh, Yeti. Duh. Wait, do we have the Thanos? No, okay, we don't have Arson. I was going to see if we had the Thanos build where we have every status. Oh! But we're just missing Arson, but hey, you know. I did purposefully get rid of the mana cogwheel, which I still don't regret. I think it was a better decision than what we would have had otherwise. Is this a shop? Yes, sir. All right, we're on our way. We're well on our way. I'll definitely buy this. It's not. There's nothing else going to be here. I can do a couple refreshes, but there's not going to be any commons. Yeah. They just don't show up. Not that we want them. We already have everything we could ask for, but like you have to get your if you're gonna do this as well, make sure you get your build before you get out of Act 2. That's like the break off point to where commons really stop showing up. Act 2 and beyond, but Act 3, if you're lucky, like your Part 1 Act 3 can have some commons in it. I think that's where we got our sword. So as you saw, like they can still show up there, but they're just significantly less common. Oh, that's a lot of orbs to the face. Okay, this is a really nasty room for this build in particular. There's so many enemies we have to watch out for. Let's fucking deal with this guy. Good lord, get me out of here. Now it's looking like the other build we did. But we're still doing way better than that one did. Swap. We need to deal with this orb guy. This is a little taste of what the Joan fight's gonna look like, by the way. Though maybe this is even worse than the Joan fight. But the tomb's gonna play out a little like this one did. There's gonna be a lot of enemies everywhere, and we're gonna be just ducking and weaving, trying to escape the path of everything. Look how big this guy is, too. He got massive. And he's not done growing, either. Like, he's still going. Yep, there, he got a little bigger there. And we don't have to kill that thing over there, so we're just gonna leave. Yes, sir. That is, like, one of the weirdest quirks I've found in this entire game, and I still can't explain it. I've tried. It's specifically that one guy, as far as I can tell. It's that one statue, and you do not have to kill it. This game's pretty consistent with its rules of how you have to get out of rooms, but just that one little guy is just one of the only inconsistencies I've found. Which I've like explored this game's logic in and out, like in my own way of understanding it in terms of like room skips, because I made that video, and I had to like understand how it works to make that video, and like understand how skips and like, oh, that's the exit. Oh, okay, this is actually really good. If we can get out of here with our HP, we don't even need the halfling. Like we just, okay, it died. This is pretty much our final boss here before we get to Joan. And then the real fight begins, because Joan's going to be a nightmare. Everything was just leading up to the Joan. And I would say I learned quite a bit from my first run. I did so much better on this one. Like, even me, after all this time of playing this game, I still have a lot to learn about Skul. Especially when it comes to weird runs like this. Alright. Alright, it is Joan time. I'm very nervous about this. Let's see what happens. Okay. Low-key, I was hoping we kept our food buff, but it went away, but that's not a big deal. Would be nice if we got the poison flower that gives me poison in the first hero fight. That would be so sick. But it's not going to happen. Also, I just noticed this is a 40-minute run. And it's only going to get longer from here. Alright, so one step at a time with this fight here. I'm going to always watch Joan. Let these guys just blow up. Keep your eye on Joan. That is absolutely key when it comes to the Joan fight. Because her animations tell you a lot about what she's going to do. There are some things that she does if you are not paying attention. Like this. No, not this, actually. It's not this one. Just respect her. Allow her room to do her shit. And just focus on taking out the pedestals. Okay, these things are starting to turn sour. Okay, there's way too many enemies! Yeti, help me! Help me, Yeti! Dude, we've only done this much to her pedestal. Whew! Okay, I'm going into serious mode, so I'm gonna be talking a lot. Oh, he was fucking stunned. Oh! Yeti! Oh! Okay, she's doing her thing. I'm keeping her in my peripheral. Sorry I'm not talking a lot, but this is what has to be done if you guys want me to win this. Oh, okay, she's doing it. We still have a whole other pedestal after this. Okay, we're gonna move over here for now. Just beat the shit out of this one while she's over there doing that. Okay, now these guys are gone out of the way, so let's go back. We've not lost that much HP. Okay, well, instantly into another round of those guys, so... Okay, she's doing that a lot. Okay, let's just go over here. Fuck it. Oh! We got lucky there, and that dagger disappeared right as it was about to hit me. Blow up, please. She's doing it again! Okay, that was really close. Whew! If you get caught in the middle of those walls, you're fucked. It does so much damage. But so far, we're doing as good as we possibly could. Okay, another round of these guys. Oh! That was also lucky. Okay, this is nasty. I've gotten very lucky that she hasn't summoned that wall a lot so far, but she's getting impatient with me. Oh, shit. Okay, that was really bad. Fuck. That was a lot of damage to take for no reason. We're almost to the first pedestal. I think phase 2 might be a little easier than phase 1, but it's still Joan is the problem with that. Okay, that's God, we were doing so well too. We're probably gonna lose our life here if we can get out at all. Okay, that's very nasty to summon that many fucking... Okay, I need to go into serious mode. I want to get out of this so bad with my life. Okay, let's just stand over here while this happens. Watch these guys. Okay. Thank God we have the Pike, who can just, like, deal damage with his dash. So even when I'm dashing around, like, just dodging, some stuff is happening still. But we're still only at half on this fucking thing. No! No stunning these guys, please. It just keeps them on the screen longer. Oh, okay, we're probably... I wanted this, by the way. I said if we're gonna put ourselves through the ringer a little bit on this one, so... Oh, he's stunned! Ah, there it goes. Okay, well, that's not good, to say the least. Now we have to beat the first hero like this, with just what we have now, if we can even get through Joan. Which is not at all a guarantee. I have to play very well against your phase 2. I mean, I knew this would be a nightmare. Just get me out of this first phase, please. I've been here so long. Okay. Oh. Phase 1 down. Phase 2. No. At least we can status her. But, like, does that matter that much? I don't think so. Okay, that's good. Keep those away from me. Okay, keep doing good attacks like this, Joan. Work with me a little bit, and we can get through this together. Okay, we're about a little less than a quarter of the way down. So far, so good. But the thing is, with Joan, it can go wrong in a matter of an instant. We are very small here, so we're very fortunate. Ooh! Oh my god, that was such a nasty pattern. Okay, I need to still focus. Like, I could have avoided that damage if I was paying more attention, so. What? What? Joan, your other pattern wasn't even finished yet. Stop doing stuff like that. Also, there's a fucking tentacle here. Okay, she's, I think, about to summon the beams or the... She's either going to do the attack where she summons a bunch of, yeah, okay, these. That was the attack she's doing there. You can sort of tell when at the speed she moves over there, but even sometimes it's not consistent. Sometimes she goes over there slowly and still does this. Joan is very nasty. She's very inconsistent. Her RNG is, like, kind of insane. She's one of the only bosses that has, like, really nasty, unpredictable AI. She's owning me right now. Okay, I'm going into very serious mode here, okay? Sorry that I'm not talking much from now on, but I need to focus. I really want to get out of this. Okay, let's respect this move this time. Let's not take damage unnecessarily. Okay, we're at the phase 2 here, which is not necessarily a good thing. It's only going to get harder from here. Now we have to worry about these guys. Okay. Now we have tentacles everywhere too, which is also not good. This is still doable though. Okay, let's respect this tentacle. Get the fuck rid of it. Okay, I'm so lucky she keeps doing this attack. Very good pattern so far from Joan, I would say, overall. Okay, please don't do anything crazy. Thank you. Okay, we're very small here. Like I said, very fortunate. One of the only good things about playing a bunch of commons. Though I don't think we were doing damage to her there, because she has like an invulnerability when she's in that thing. So there's a whole portion over here we have to be cautious of. Okay, she got rid of her dudes. Okay, this is the first time I'm seeing this. She might summon her guys here in a second, because I know she can resummon them if you take too long. Please! Okay, here. No, okay, never mind. I thought for sure she was resummoning her bros. What are those guys' names, I wonder? I know I would be shocked if the devs didn't have names for them. Anyway, let's just fucking focus. Okay, we're really small. We can fit into a tight spot. We're getting low though. I'm gonna have the utmost respect for her from now on. Okay, we don't have our skill back. We do have Yeti. She might... Okay, she's doing this, which is good. We might kill her here. Yes, we did it! Let's fucking go. Ugh. Okay. It's not over yet, though. Okay. Okay. Whew, okay. It's not setting in yet how fucking insane I played there. Okay. You know, I'm proud to have made it this far on my second attempt. Like I said, I'm not going to front here. Also, God, just lost some stupid HP to these guys. I have to respect these guys too. You can lose so much HP against these fuckers. But what a great first video that I can upload that actually has audio recorded. This is way better than the last one, so I'm very proud of this one. Making it past Joan is just, it's, you know, it's not easy. Very in-depth game knowledge. And also, you know, I'm not the best at this game. I would love for you guys to try it and beat it instead of me, if you think you can. Oh shit, is that the good one? Oh, it is a good one though. Oh, it doubles incoming and outgoing. So, okay, well that fully healed me. This is our kit. Take the usual screenshot. You know, I would say it can't get much better than this, to be honest with you. Arguably, Rejuvenation Route could have been better. If I could duplicate the Rejuvenation Route, it would certainly be better. But as it is now, I think the what is this called again? Discolored Dark Quartz. I think that is the route to take, personally. Just keep respecting these enemies. These things can fuck you up so hard, so. I am not confident about being the first hero, by the way. That's why I'm saying I'm happy I made it this far. It's going to be a very hard fight. But I do think he's easier than Joan in a lot of ways. So if I can beat Joan, hopefully I can beat him. And I did lose my life on Joan Phase 1, which I knew would be fucking insane, so. There is a chance. It's not all hope is lost here. If I beat this, I will pop off harder and louder than I ever have. Okay, well maybe I won't do that, but I will pop off pretty fucking hard. Let's fucking do it, baby. Let's go. I assume most people are going to forward to the Joan and the first hero fight, so welcome to the video. Welcome. Hope you're enjoying your stay. I do stuff like this fairly regularly. I like doing challenge runs. And y'all give me some really good ones. These are all suggestions from you guys most of the time. So if you have anything crazy you can think of that's a challenge run, fucking plop it right down there and I'll have a look at it. And if I like it, I'll do it. And I'll even credit you in the video. So always really like getting run suggestions. It helps me a lot in deciding on a video idea and like a build path. It gives me a way to go, and it doesn't even have to be a challenge run, by the way, just a run suggestion in general. I really appreciate them. I have a whole notepad full of them that I haven't gotten around to yet, but I will always eventually get around to them. So that's all I have to say about that. At the end of the day, it's always up to the RNG of Skul, regardless whether or not I can do a run that is suggested to me or not. And also 1.6 dropped, so it's been a little hectic in terms of getting out runs related to the content change. But, you know, we're settling into 1.6 now, so I can start getting back around to the run request. Anyways, there he is. Let's get in there. Let's see what we can do. Just pray is basically the advice I have to give myself here. Okay. Well, let's give it our best. I'm in for it, baby. Oh, okay. Just respect him is really all I can say. Treat it the way I treated the Harpy fight, though we did have 2 lives when I did that, so probably also going to be pretty quiet in this. Just, you know, try my best to focus. He already did a jump in the air. We barely have touched his HP. I would say the big danger in this is getting grabbed a lot, because we're just not doing a lot of damage to him. He's still in his first like attack phase too. He's not even like in like his like, oh shit, they're beating me attack phase. So like he's not even doing his scary attacks yet. Oh. Oh, okay. Whew. I was about to get punted. Oh, oh. Oh. Oh my god, I'm so scared. Ah, okay. Ooh, thank you, Heirloom. Thank you. He was very quick there. Aha. I would say this is probably the hardest challenge run that has been requested so far. Like, this is like the true challenge. But like I said, itemless is like a goal of mine, I guess, now that I've tried this at least. I haven't beaten it yet, but I'm actually not sure which would be harder, because the more I think about it, the more I'm like, okay, well, they have access to strong skulls at the very least. In this, I'm literally just completely on my own, basically. Oh, okay, whew. I thought he was about to do the wild slashing attack. Okay, what is this? What are you doing? Freeze, please stop. Freeze, please, I'm begging you. What is he doing? Okay, he's just doing that again. Oh! Please don't kill me, sir, please. Dude, don't you see your little boy in here? It's him. It's me, Pops. It's me. Look, let's just stop and let's have a family outing, man. When's the last time you went to the park with your son? That was what I was trying to avoid, by the way. That is a very scary move. I'm very fortunate that I didn't take even more damage than I did. Oh my god, Freeze, you're fucking killing me. You're gonna give me a heart attack. Sub-Zero. Actually, it's not even Sub-Zero. It's literally just Yeti. Okay. This is the third of these. Please jump in the air. Do the big jump in the air. I just want it to be over with. Oh! Oh! I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I'm just so scared. Oh. Oh. We're doing it, though. We're doing it. Oh, God, I got grabbed. Oh. Okay, well, that was just rude. He grabbed me and then just started doing it. Okay, it's not over yet. I can still lose all of my life here in this phase of the fight. This is where it gets really, really serious. So I'm just going to respect him so hard. This is where the grabs really start happening. And grabbing is like the worst thing he can do to you. So always keep that in mind when you're fighting the first hero. His grabs are really nasty. In phase 3, especially on a build like this, is still going to be a very nasty portion of the fight where he can fuck me up, so. Oh, there's a grab. You tried. It was a valiant effort. I just happened to know you very well, sir. We've fought a lot of times. Not that you would believe me if I told you, but I've been here before. I've seen it all. I do respect you. You're very strong, but maybe you and Archbishop Joan should swap spots. To be quite frank with you, I'm a little more scared of her these days than I am of you. Okay. Can he do multiple jumps in the air like the big final move from him? I'm wondering. I've never seen it. I don't know if he can, but it's entirely possible. There was my swap shield doing a lot of work. This is, I think, maybe the 5th time he's done this. Oh! This is worse than the Harpy win, by the way. This is harder than that. I cannot believe that there's something harder than winning with Harpy. It's not over. By a long shot. This is going to be a nightmare. There's no easy way to get around this, though this will be fine. Like, I know how to fight this. This phase of the fight, I'm not scared of. It's later on in the fight where I really start getting scared of the first hero. The later this goes, the scarier he gets. Oh! 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 What is he doing? What was that? Like, genuinely, what was that? Oh! He's being really nasty already. This is a very strange attack pattern from him. Okay, he's not going to fall here, which is normally a really nice spot to take advantage of his... Okay, let's respect this. I'm going to respect the fuck out of the Hell Cage. Okay, apparently I'm not. Hang on, let me get my head in the game. Let's stop talking. I'm going into stop talking mode again. I'm sorry. I have to. Okay, he's fallen. Just beat the fuck out of him here. Okay, here it comes again. This is where it gets really nasty. Oh, freeze. Oh, stun. Please stop. Oh, thank you, heirloom. Okay, this is a nasty attack. I dodged it, though. Fall, please, fall. Okay, it's Hell Cage number 2. Oh, Yeti. Yeti tearing it up, baby. Thank you. Okay, respect him. He's falling. We're on fall number 3. Okay, this is where it could really get nasty. I've avoided some really nasty attacks of his so far. Through sheer luck. These stuns, though. Oh, shit! I almost dodged right into them. Oh, Hell Cage number 3 or 4. I've lost count. Oh, baby. Please. Have mercy. Okay. Oh! He's going for it! We've still avoided the really nasty attack that I'm really, really scared of. Oh! Okay, he's about to do a charge, I think. Yes. Is this another Hell Cage? No. I do not know how we've avoided that attack I'm so scared of so far. Oh, he jumped. Why'd you jump, sir? Okay, heirloom, thank you. Okay, we might be able to get him here. Not looking likely, but we will get him soon. Okay, it's Hell Cage number potentially 6. Oh, yes. It's not over, though. It's not over, though. I swear to God, it's not over. But we might get out of here. Oh, we might get out of here. I have to respect this face so, so hard. I have to respect the fuck out of this, and I will. We're almost out, baby. Oh, don't hit me. Okay. Just respect him. He starts getting a little slower as time goes on. Luckily, we're two very good speed skulls, so it's not quite as scary. If we had a power skull right now, it would be a lot scarier. Okay, respect this. Okay, there's the hyper beam. Oh. Oh, okay, there's a grab if I'll let him get me. He will grab the fuck out of you when he does that. Okay. Dude, Yeti just absolutely a fucking gem on this run. We win, by the way. Pretty sure. It would be a disaster if we lost him here. Oh! Let's not get carried away. Yes! Woo! Let's go! I fucking did it, dude. I fucking did it. I did it. I did not realize this would be as hard as it was when I fucking agreed to do when I agreed to do it. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. We did the common only run. Woo! Let's go. Let's go. Look at these inscriptions we have here. Poison 2 I think was just so clutch. I would have much rather have had excessive bleeding, I think. Oh, actually, let's just do the windscreen. I'm very scared of this windscreen now. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Okay, well, that was a shitty one. Duh! I try so hard to press the buttons at the same time, and it never works. We've lost our mojo, guys. It's official. We're fucking washed. We're washed. We're washed. But our gameplay has never been better, at least. So at least we have that going. As you can see, there's the extra death. That would be the previous attempt. But you know, we got this one. We did it on our second try. But still, all the same, GG's. Fucking insane run. Holy hell, I did not think that would be as hard as it was. All commons, though. All commons. Honestly, I really do think you need, I would say either Arson or Poison 2 to really make this work, or even excessive bleeding as well. But really, the heirloom, so clutch. Heirloom is such a good inscription, dude. It's insane how good heirloom is. And to get it on these two, of all the things, very lucky. Revenge, obviously also very good, though we weren't using it as much as I thought. We weren't getting hit that much thanks to the heirloom. I don't know if it activates it. I wasn't paying attention. But we also did we did so much of that first hero fight without taking any damage at all. Like, I don't know how long that first hero, maybe over 10-minute first hero, and I played out my goddamn mind, bro. Wow, I gotta say, I am good at Skul the Hero Slayer. If there's anything I'm good at, it's that. Though I will say, like, it was mostly quiet. I'm sorry I had to fucking go into such concentration mode on both first hero and Joan, but really Joan was the final boss of this whole run. Joan phase 1, bro. That shit was goddamn ridiculous. I cannot believe that we got through that, dude. Holy hell. What an awesome run, though. I'm so happy to have this on the channel. Goddamn, dude. Holy shit. I want to see others try this. Maybe I'll just suck. I don't know. But this was hard, bro. This was fucking hard. This is as hard as Skul can get. Although I'm now very tempted to try the itemless run. That shit, I don't know if it's harder. The only thing that I can say about that is you get a legendary skull, which I don't know what difference that makes. But all I know is this was hard as fuck. So if you made it here, thank you so much. I'm so excited to put this on the channel. You guys have no idea. I'm so excited to show this. Yeah, we'll do more challenge runs in the future. I think I'll put it on a bit of a cooldown, though, so we can get some nice regular Skul runs in. And I'll see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.